Guys, so we were just going through our footage and realized we did not have an intro for you.
Nope.
Moving day was hectic, so we didn't think about it, but we'll do one now for you.
Yeah, so basically, like she said, moving came first, and it was just kind of a crazy day. I mean, just like any move, it didn't go as planned. So, yeah, this is kind of like, a collection of just shots that we did thinking it was fine in the moment, but it will piece it together to be cohesive for you.
Yeah, we'll put together our scatterbrained moments for you.
Yep, so yeah, hopefully y'all enjoy the video, and here's our move basically with all of our plants, so enjoy. Hey guys, welcome to moving day. We are in the process of moving our plants slowly but surely. Our original idea is we were going to take all of these out and wrap them in paper towels that were wet, but we changed our mind and think that they will be okay just by themselves. So we'll see how they go. So this is one of those cups that we recorded for the Get Rid of Gnats video. One of the cups with the apple cider vinegar. We put it out and let's see how we did. So there you see, it got maybe 5 or 6. It's okay, but you know, the other methods were working better. So there's your little control for that. So this is our ZZ stick that we got at a local store, local garden center, and to transport this, we normally have it in just a glass of water. To transport this, we wrapped it up in a wet paper towel right here, and we put it in a plastic bag, so that should keep it nice and moist. Okay, so this is how we have one of the cars set up here. That's all squished in there pretty nicely, I think. Yeah, they should be fine.
Yeah, we shoved a couple of boxes in there to make sure they don't move around.
Yep, so alright, we're gonna start our plant journey from Denver to southern Wisconsin pretty soon.
Alright, so we are on our way out of Colorado. We just got on the highway about 5 minutes ago.
Yep.
Mountains are in our rear view mirror. We've got both rats and both cats in the car with us.
And plants.
And a whole bunch of plants.
Yeah, in total we have 3 people, or 3 caravans going on this journey to get us back from Denver to southern Wisconsin. So yeah, we took the 4 main living things, and then everyone else we dispersed the plant living things accordingly. So.
Yep, so we've got a couple of plants dispersed throughout all of our vehicles, and then we've got all of the animals. Us 2 in this car, we have 2 other people in another car, and then 2 other people in the van. So stay tuned, and we will continue on our journey.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated throughout the 16-hour journey.
Just entered Nebraska, so I think we've got about 5 hours until we're through, maybe more, who knows. It's a long state, so we will keep you updated. This is the second state on our way back to Wisconsin. I believe we have Iowa and Illinois to go through, so stay tuned.
I am now not driving, so I get to take over the vlogging, except as you can see, or not see I should say, you can't see me at all. So what's the point of vlogging at night, right? Well, let's give you a quick update. Michaela's driving right now, obviously, and we are about to enter Iowa. So we are more than halfway to our destination, but it's getting to be the long stretch. About 7 hours to go, and you're feeling it. We're feeling it. So next time you see us, you'll actually be able to see us, because we'll probably just show you when we get home. So until then, see ya. Hey guys, we are here at the world's largest truck stop in the border of Iowa.
Walcott, Iowa, I think it was.
Sure.
Walcott.
But yeah, it's the world's largest truck stop, so we're gonna go ahead and walk around, stretch our legs, and show you guys what they have here.
So we're not gonna go up there because we don't really need to, but look at all the different stuff they have up there in this big truck stop. They've got some showers, they even have a place where you can sleep, a movie theater. That's pretty awesome, huh? That is a lot of pins. All right, so we are finally home. It's about 2 weeks after the trip. We took some time to get things in place and where they need to go and everything.
Probably tell, got a haircut. I think you got a haircut too. So
yeah, well, you can't tell.
probably
Mine's in a bun, but
we look a little different. So that's why it's a few weeks later. We needed some time to get settled, get everything in order. But yeah, the trip went really well. We got all the plants in where they need to be, and we're in a much better lit up house as it is right now, so a lot of them are doing a lot better.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of new growth on a lot of new plants, so we'll try and zoom in and show you some of that too.
Yeah, and we do have a lot of new plants too. We have some new herbs, and yeah, so we'll go ahead and transition over to some footage of where the plants are and how they're looking right now. So enjoy.
All right, so here we have our succulents and our propagation station behind those. They're facing a northern window, so they get a lot of light, but it's not super harsh for them, which is great. We have a lot of new growth on all of these plants, so they're flourishing in their new home.
Yeah.
All right, so now we are in our back bedroom. Bathroom.
We don't live in the bathroom.
We are in our back bathroom. As you can see, we have a sunlight that lets in a lot of great natural light for these pothos. And
this is a south-facing, I mean, obviously it's on top of the house, but it's more on the southern end of the house there. So it has a lot of great natural sunlight coming in all day for these 3 plants here.
Yeah, we have a lot of new growth on these ones as well. So as you can see, these guys are adapting really well to their new home as well.
So let's get a little look at all the new growth here. Yeah, these guys are loving it back here, especially this marble pothos. It has gone like crazy with new growth, so love it.
All right, so starting from the left over there, that one is a lemon tree, which we did move with us. The rest of them are new plants that we just started growing. We have a lot of herbs. We have a couple of tomato plants here that we're trying to get going. So hopefully those make it to spring and they get nice and big.
And this is a southern facing window. That's why we have all of our kind of growing things, the herbs and whatnot. And interesting with these tomatoes, we actually started these. We should have done a video, but I didn't even think of it because we were just kind of, we've been busy the last few weeks. But we started with a tomato slice actually. So we just put a slice of tomatoes inside of a cup, just pretty much similar like this, and kept it watered, and you get
yeah, we covered it with dirt, and it just did its thing.
They kind of get some free tomatoes out of your already tomatoes. So that's something we kind of harp on a lot, but it's like you always get seeds and free stuff, or no, free quote unquote, from the grocery store. So just reuse them. They work just as well as the seeds at your local store or greenery anyways. So there you go.
All right, so this is where most of our plants are hanging out. They are in a north-facing window. Again, they get a lot of light, but it's not super direct light. A lot of them are flourishing. As you can see, the yucca or whatever you call it over there is not doing too well. I think it's because we shocked it. It was outside for a while and it was kind of cold out there, and then we brought it inside and we keep the house around like 72. So I believe it's in a little bit of state of shock, but the rest of them are doing pretty well.
They have a lot of new growth, and yeah, a lot of these more flowering type and what have you, the ones that like light a lot, they're really enjoying themselves over here with a lot of new growth in them. So everything but the yucca, and I think like she said that we may have shocked it a bit, and I think that the soil that we have in it is not great since it's more humid here in the Midwest, so we might need to switch out the soil if we can hopefully save that plant, because it is a big plant and we like it a lot. So hopefully we can save it with some more well-draining soil is what I'm thinking. So.
All right, so here we are in our other bathroom. We put in our, I guess you can call them indoor succulents, but I do believe they are supposed to be outdoor succulents. But again, since it's cold outside, we decided to keep them inside and see how they do. They're doing really well. They just turned extremely green. They used to be like a purple
they
color.
used to be kind of this more purplish color here, and you can see all of this new growth right there. Oops, if I can focus the camera. So much new growth since we started putting these guys in here, like so much. These guys are loving it back here.
Oh yeah.
And then our second one looks nothing like it did when you all saw it the first time in our plant tour video.
Yeah, this is our spiral plant.
You can kind of see this is what's left right here. I know it doesn't focus as well on the camera, but basically it hated everything, and all of the tall spires and spirals, they died. They fell off and died. And we were getting ready to get rid of this plant, and then Michaela noticed, and again, I can't really zoom too close into it just because it's blurry, but there is some new growth on it. So right before we were about to throw it away, we noticed it has some new growth. So it is regrowing, and yeah, we know how to take care of this plant better now. It's in the right kind of soil. It has a bunch of light, which it really likes. So hopefully in a few months we'll have some new spiral plants growing up in there. So
all right, so here we are in one of the back bedrooms. We have a west facing light here, so we have another one of our lemon plants here. This one isn't going as fast as the other one, but as you can see, it does look like it's getting just a little bit of new growth up there. It's just gonna take a while, I believe.
This is the one that we had to chop in half in the middle of its growth over the previous summer because something nibbled on it really bad. So it's gonna take a little bit to get back to where it needs to, but it'll get there. It'll get there.
We also have our ZZ plant cuttings that we're trying to grow. We pulled one of them out, and we are getting some roots in there. So, and we are told that, you know, not all of them are going to make it. As you can see, this guy here isn't doing too well.
No,
but we do have about 5 good ones in there. So hopefully we'll get one good plant out of it.
And then these, I know actually there were a bunch more in here. We've been taking a few pothos cuttings, and there were probably like 3 or 4 more, but we noticed that they had some really nice big roots growing off of them, so I think we just replanted those in the terrarium, so we'll be able to show you that after this little segment here. And then here, speaking of pothos, are our pothos that we planted, oh my gosh, forever ago now. It seems like, and they, now being in this west-facing window, are starting to get some new growth on them, as you can see there. And what is this leaf right here? This guy is brand new as well. So finally, after about a year to probably 9 months being just straight transplanted into dirt, our pothos cuttings are growing some new, so that is fantastic.
All right, so here we have our terrarium. It might look a little different than the last time we showed you because all of the trees and stuff that we had in there unfortunately died. We're not sure what happened. It might not have gotten, you know, enough water, or maybe they just got shocked from the move. Who knows? The purple one is still holding on back here, so that one was my favorite anyway. I'm hoping this one stays alive, although it does look like it might be losing a little bit of its leaves. We'll keep an eye on it. But we did decide to put some pothos in here from that cup of water that we showed you earlier. They're doing pretty well. This guy over here has a new leaf growing, if you can see that right there.
And yeah, we're also going to be putting in, you can kind of see here, we're starting to put in a little bit of moss.
Yeah, we got some moss down there too.
And that moss down here is actually, if you can, I'm trying to zoom in a little bit more, but some of it down there is actually natural moss, which we've kind of gotten into lately, of just picking mosses from like the sidewalk and different tree areas and whatnot, and kind of planting them. So we think we're going to have this be like a pothos and moss terrarium from now on. All right, so there you go. That was our journey from Denver to the Chicago area with a bunch of plants. And as you can see, a lot of them look really, really good still. Some of them kind of went through a little bit of shock, I think. So they're kind of looking not so hot, but I think that they will recover, hopefully. So, yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of plants have a lot of new growth. They're doing really well in the more humid climate than Denver, so I think they're going to be doing okay.
Yeah, yep, and we have a lot of new plants, so we're excited to get those going. So I think we'll go ahead and probably do another update video in just a few months, kind of closer to springtime, and we'll see how everything's looking then. But until then, thanks so much for joining us on our little journey, and we'll see you next time. Bye.